Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, guys. So, this is like my first YouTube video. I have never made a YouTube video in this fashion. Like, I've made YouTube videos before, but like, not good ones. So, we'll see how this goes. First of all, hi, I'm Molly. Molly Moonaloo. I'm a furry, if you couldn't tell. I'm just a little guy. I wanted to talk about, as my first video, I wanted to talk about the, like, do's and don'ts of conventions and, like, what you should do at a convention, like a furry convention. You know, I've been to a couple furry conventions. I don't know if you guys have been to a couple furry conventions, but I've been to a couple furry conventions. I want to answer some questions that you guys might have about going to furry conventions, and I'm sorry if I stutter or I have a speech impediment, so, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're vibing. We're vibing! First of all, do you need a fursuit? No. No, you don't need a fursuit. You don't need a fursuit to attend a furry convention. You just have to be a furry to attend a furry convention. You just have to like anthropomorphic animals to go to the furry convention. There are no set rules about... Well, actually, some furry conventions do have set rules about how you can wear your fursuit, which I think is really weird. But some of them, like, you can't poodle. And poodling is where you wear, like, the head and the paws, and you still see some of your skin. Like, some of them won't let you poodle. And I don't know if they still do that, but I've heard of furry conventions doing that, where they'll be like, hey, you're poodling, you can't do that here. But, like, a lot of the conventions, especially in America, are, like, really lax on that. They don't care. Nobody really cares. I don't know about other countries, but in America, they don't really care. I think I heard that, a Canadian furry convention was trying to do that. I don't know. You don't have to have a fursuit to go to a furry convention. You just gotta bring your furry self. What should you bring to a furry convention? You should bring everything. No. You should bring, obviously, like, several changes of clothes. Like, what if you poop yourself? Like, you gotta have several different underwear. No. That's just me. I'm just like, what if something goes wrong? I gotta bring, like, 10 pairs of underwear. You don't actually need 10 pairs of underwear. You just need whatever you're comfortable with. Pack to your comfort level. I wouldn't overpack because it would be really hard to get to your hotel room afterwards. But yeah, definitely pack clothes. Another thing, if you're bringing your fursuit, you should bring a brush and you should bring some fursuit spray because you don't want to be a musky husky. You don't want to be stinky at the furry con. If you have a fursuit, you want to have spray for sure. And, like, you can get sprays from all kinds of places. Like, they even sell them at the convention sometimes. Like, some vendors will have fursuit sprays. So you want to get one of those, definitely. You can also make them. I don't know how to make them, but you can look up YouTube tutorials on how to make different fursuit sprays and to smell really, really yummy. Like, I think I have one and it makes me smell like a toasted marshmallow. I have a fursuit. I'm not wearing it right now because I can't talk a lot in my fursuit and have you hear me. So, because of my asthma, we are using the VTuber model. But yes, definitely a fursuit spray. You want your brush. I think I said that. Definitely your brush because you don't want to be matted. I know I get matted between my legs and under my arms really easy, so I always have to have that brush on me. You should bring food. You need food. Don't go to the convention and not eat. Don't be that person. You need to eat. You need to eat at least 2 meals a day. There's, like, a rule. They're like, you need to eat at least 2 meals a day, have 1 shower, and get, like, at least 6 hours of sleep or so. Like, you gotta be good. You gotta be good. Okay. I think that's it for what you should bring. Those are the essentials. Like, you need food, you need clothes, you need fursuit, you need your spray. Well, you don't need your fursuit, but if you're bringing your fursuit, you need your fursuit spray. You know, the essentials. Just pack the essentials. You don't need anything else. Unless you're hosting a panel, you don't really need anything else. There is, like, an etiquette, as I was saying before. You should take at least 1 shower a day. Because, like, when you're all sandwiched in, it gets pretty stinky. Especially if you have a fursuit. You should take more than one shower a day. I recommend taking a shower in the morning and then getting in your fursuit, you know, being all clean before you get in your fursuit. It just helps the longevity of the suit. And then going out on the con floor, and then after you're done wearing your fursuit, you should take another shower. You should shower once more. Because you're already all sweaty. You're gross. You should take another shower. Especially if you're gonna, like, play in the pool or something, you should take another shower. And then after you play in the pool, take another shower. Showers are good for you. Showers are your friend. Another etiquette thing is, don't, like, people are gonna be taking pictures. So we're gonna talk about etiquette now, if you haven't heard, if you haven't gathered that. People are going to be taking pictures. You don't want to walk in front of people that are taking pictures. Like, that's just rude. And, like, if you want to take a picture of someone, please ask for permission. Don't just, like, sneak the picture. Like, you see someone's taking a picture and they're already posing. Don't take a picture then. Wait your turn and take, like, your own picture. Because it's just rude to take pictures of people without getting consent. And without them knowing. Because, like, what if they don't look good? What if you don't get their good side? And what if they're shy? You gotta take these things into consideration. Another etiquette thing, when interacting with fursuiters, don't do things that they can't see. Like, fursuiters have very limited vision. Don't, like, scritch their tummy, because you don't know where their tummy is. You don't know if you'll be scritching their tummy or, like, their crotchal region. And that would be very bad. You don't want to do that. I know in some suits they have what's called a drop crotch. And so the tummy on the fursuit would actually be their private areas. And you don't want to be touching that. Like, especially without permission. That's weirdo behavior. Another thing is you shouldn't pull on any part of the fursuit. Like, just don't. You don't know how attached everything is. Like, you could really break something, and then you've broken someone's very expensive carpet, and then they're sad, and that's no bueno. You don't want that. What is there to do at a convention? There's so much to do at a convention. There are, like, panels, there are get-togethers, there's photos, some people go out to eat together, like, they gather up a big group and you all go out to eat. I know I hosted a panel a couple times, and the first one was, like, a game panel. We just played games together. And then another panel was, like, candy, like the bracelets. Like, we all made and traded candy, and that was so much fun. There's like a little something for everybody at these conventions. There's so many different panels that you can go to. Some of them informative, some of them just for fun. And not only that, there are, like, outside events, like a fursuit parade. Sometimes they parade us around. Sometimes you get in your fursuit and you parade around. And sometimes, as I said, you go out to eat with others, you make new friends, you hang out in the con hall. There's all kinds of things to do. You talk to people. You don't have to talk to people either. If you're introverted, like my wife is very introverted, you can just go to the panels and eat cool food. Or sit in your hotel and hang out with friends. There's all kinds of things to do. Now we're gonna cover post-con sads. Some people get a little sad after the convention, and that is okay. Because you just had, like, a big, fun outing. Like, a whole weekend of so much fun. And afterwards, you have to go back to life, which sucks sometimes. But you know what? It's okay. You're not alone. A lot of people get sad after the convention. So yeah, that is my first video on furry conventions. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Yeah, now I've gotta edit this. We'll figure out how to do that. This is my first YouTube video, as I said, so I don't know how well this is gonna turn out. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for joining me. Bye!